Hey, I am joined by Aaron Perilo from Civic in the Sun. That's correct, right?
That's right.
Okay, so I'm Leeza London. This is the Independent FM, and we are going to have a nice little chat to get to know you and the band here. Because for me, the first time I heard you was via one of my other radio friends, and he recommended you, and I listened. I was like, "Whoa, this was really awesome! It blew me away." So, Aaron,
Awesome.
tell me a little bit about the band. How long have you been together, and where are you from?
So this iteration of the band has been around for about 4 years now.
Okay.
Before that, they the other members are all from San Luis Obispo, and they were in a few bands together up there. So they've been together for like 9 years, something crazy like that, in three different bands. And yeah, they kind of had a foothold on the Central Coast scene and wanted to, do something a little bigger, and came down to LA,
Mhm.
and they found me.
So you're
Even
you're LA born and raised and everything?
well, no, not really. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh, wow.
Um, yeah, I came out
Okay.
here a while ago,
How does this
and
happen? We do get a lot of people, like I'm from LA originally, but a lot of bands that are from LA are not actually from LA. They all come from different places. They meet here, they mingle here, and they are born
yeah,
as a project. So,
yeah.
but were they Civic in the Sun before they met you, or is this a new name?
This is a new name.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then, so have you released any records officially?
We've released a few singles, and then we did an EP earlier this year. And so the "Tell Me I'm Pretty" song that I'm guessing you heard,
Yes.
that one, getting calm to silence that. That one was our first single off our EP, and then that
Okay.
ended up getting some radio play, which is great.
Yeah.
We will be coming out with an album by the end of the year.
Okay.
So yeah.
And any other EPs to follow this one before the album, or this is the last EP before the album?
The plan is that it's going to be an album next,
Okay.
but anything could change, I suppose.
Are you guys
um,
self-producing the album, or do you have somebody lined up to produce?
right now we're self-producing. We self-produced all of our stuff so far,
Okay.
and then had it mastered. But we even did all the mixing and everything. So we're a very DIY band. We've got our own studio, and we like to go in there and just
Is it a
have
home
fun.
studio, or is it a studio like that's external to your house?
Now it's external, but when
Okay.
we released the EP, at that time it was still a bedroom.
Right.
But these guys have collected a lot of great gear over the years and
Mhm.
knowledge, and it's amazing what you can do in a bedroom these
Yeah.
days.
Well, I
Incredible.
know before they used to have big mixing desks and outboard gear and
That's right.
compressors and all sorts. Now it's all on your computer. You're good to go.
Yeah,
A synth and a computer, you're good to go, right?
that's it.
I
That's
mean, I
it.
know miking up drums is kind of more of a big project, but
Right. We
other
did
than that,
have to go. We did have to go somewhere to do the drums.
which studio did you go to?
We went to our friend Austin's studio, so it's not
Okay.
like it's not a huge studio, but he had a great drum room, and he really knows what he's doing. And now the studio that we rent now, we can do all of our drums in there, and um, it's great. It's like the freedom of having a space is just
Yeah. Is it in
amazing.
Hollywood?
It's in Chinatown.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Excellent.
it's got a lot of character. It's
Yeah.
it's the whole building. The guy who manages it, he's like this crazy biker dude. He's
Oh,
awesome. Yeah,
wow.
yeah,
So, do
yeah.
you guys live in Hollywood now, or because I saw that you guys are a Hollywood band? So, what is the Hollywood connection?
Most of us live in Hollywood.
Okay.
I technically live in Studio City, but I did my time.
Right.
in
Okay.
Hollywood. I lived in Hollywood for 9 years.
Which part? Like, or
Um,
east, west, north, south? Like what?
right in the smack center of it, like
Okay.
right, like Hollywood and Highland, basically.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. When I moved here, the Hollywood and Highland Center was still being built.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, but no, that is a really vibrant area. All the characters that dress up like the Spider-Man, the Batman, and all
Yeah.
that, they all dress up there. They all want money for pictures and things like that. You have Jimmy Kimmel's studio right there across the street. So that is a great location. Did you ever go to any of the Jimmy Kimmel live sessions where he would, it was free and you just line up and you can go see the bands performing on Jimmy Kimmel outdoor in Hollywood,
Yeah.
right by where you live? Did you ever go see any bands?
Um, I never actually went inside,
Okay.
but I walked by and like saw, I think the Foo Fighters were playing one time, and like
cool.
I was walking by, I was like, that sounds like the Foo Fighters. I'm like, wait a second,
Yeah.
that's the Foo Fighters playing right there.
Yeah.
So I kind of like was looking over the fence.
It's great. It's
Yeah.
so like Hollywood is so vibey. I love it. I'm always there. And like every time I get out of the car, I see, oh, there's Zach Galifianakis, or there's always something going on. And there's crazy people walking around. I remember seeing a guy that had a potted plant growing out of his head. He was just like a random dude that would wander the streets of Hollywood. It's just very random, and it's awesome. There's nowhere else in the world like Hollywood, period.
Yeah, it's great. It's great for an artist. It's good fodder for an artist. And you know, I was on I was taking the bus for 2.5 years.
Oh wow.
For a while. And you know, just seeing all the characters in LA in general, I feel like rounded me out and made me, you know, I don't know.
So do you write? Do you
Sorry?
write the songs? Do you write the songs as well?
There's basically 3. Well, we all basically write. Lately, it's been the 3 of us. It's been me, Xander, and Ethan that write the songs. Xander and Ethan produce them, and then I'll help with lyrics and melody and stuff like that.
So Ethan is rhythm guitar vocals, and Xander is lead guitar, right?
Yes, that's right.
And then we also have Nick Legg on drums, and we have Alex Wolf on bass. So
That's
everyone,
correct.
I guess you're saying, makes a collaboration, but mainly as far as the lyrics and writing goes, structurally, it's pretty much you, Ethan, and Xander, yeah?
Yeah, for the last year or so, basically. But but our older stuff and, you know, things that we'll be bringing back, Alex has also written lyrics and stuff like that too. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Do you think that you get your inspiration from all the crazy stuff that you see throughout Hollywood, or is it life travels? Are there other experiences that you can account, or, you know, like what are the things that have come up in your life that has led you to, say, the birth of some of the songs that you've written?
Definitely life in general. I was an actor. I mean, I guess I'm still an actor, but I once an actor, always.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of the lyrics in the songs that I've written have been about like just struggling, you know, and the mind fuck that you have to go through. Excuse my language.
Yeah.
That relationships.
I'm guessing Tell Me I'm Pretty was about a girlfriend, maybe, or somebody who was also an actress, because they're very insecure because they're always rejected and they have to be reinforced regularly about A, their talent, B, their looks and everything. Because I know I'm from LA, like I said, so I've met plenty actors, and I know. So I'm guessing, was that an ex-girlfriend or a girlfriend, or?
That wasn't about anyone in particular. Ethan actually wrote that song, and it was inspired. He had been living in Hollywood for maybe a year and a half or so, and it was inspired. It was inspired by, just anyone moving to Hollywood,
Hollywood,
just to
right.
kind of make it
Right.
in the business. And the fact that it's a guy saying Hollywood is made for a girl like me, it's basically, guys are just as vain, and if not more.
Yeah. Yeah. And insecure, and
And
I know.
insecure.
Yeah, totally. So,
Yeah.
are you still doing acting? You still doing auditions, or?
I haven't really been auditioning much,
Okay.
but I did. I have a movie that I wrote, I co-wrote, and I starred in. It's on Amazon Prime
Oh,
right
cool.
now.
What's it called?
It's called The Trap Door at the Edge of the Universe. So
Nice.
it's a very wacky comedy. Very meta. Shoestring budget. So
Was it a feature or a short?
it's a feature.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So you wrote and produced and directed, or like
I
what was
co-wrote it.
Okay.
I co-wrote it, and then we got it funded, and my writing partner directed it. So it was
Oh, wow.
it was incredible being able to play a character that I created.
That's
Like
awesome.
it was amazing. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I still love acting. I haven't felt the urge to really dive back in, because
Right.
I'm being fulfilled with
Yeah.
writing music and just being with these guys. These guys are amazing. They changed my
I
life.
kind of feel like you have more control over music than you do over acting. Like, for example, one of my friends,
Yeah.
his roommate wrote a script, and the main character was him. He auditioned for the part and didn't get it. It was him. It was him. Not only was it him, it was his name. It was him, and he didn't get the part. So it's like you have no control. But whereas in music, you write a song, you have control over that song, and you can record it and make it, and you don't have to spend millions
Absolutely.
of dollars. You don't have, it's easier access, and I think it's more satisfaction at the end of the day. And
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I've been telling these guys for years, I'm like, you guys don't understand. This is such a relief for me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to audition for some, shitty Disney show and just hoping that I get it. And I'm not even going to really be satisfied.
Yeah.
Going to audition after audition and not actually being able to do the work. But this, you just get to create it, and then it's there. It's
That's awesome. So, okay, so I love the song "Tell Me I'm Pretty." I've been playing that loads. I'm looking forward to hearing the new stuff on the new album. Is it kind of more of the same, or is it a little bit different? Have you introduced any new sounds or anything different to the songs on the album?
I would say it's definitely more eclectic than the EP. I would say there's a couple songs that hit really hard, go darker.
Mm-hmm.
We got a couple ballads in there, but it all kind of airs on the side of dark rock, dark rock pop.
I know touring has been obviously a no-go because of the pandemic, but I feel like there's going to be a whole wealth of really awesome, great songs that are be coming out of the end of this, because you now are forced to sit down and write and work and record. So do you think that you might have finished this a lot sooner because of the pandemic, or did you still have your trials because of the fact that it's hard for you guys to get together and things like that?
Oh no, this pandemic has been a huge blessing to us. It's been a great silver lining, because we basically had our bubble as the band. So we just wrote a ton. We made the music video for "Tell Me I'm Pretty." There's another video that we made, and we're editing now. For a song called "Drown" that's on our EP. And yeah, it gave us the freedom to just be creative and have a lot of fun too. Like, you know, we're all friends. We hang out.
So when do you think you'll be releasing this album?
It's a good question. I don't know.
Okay,
Because
we'll be watching the space.
right. I wish I did have a date.
Right.
But I would say this summer.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool.
Maybe.
I love how you tack on a maybe at the end of that. This summer, maybe.
Well,
don't hold me to it.
Right.
Yeah.
We're hoping to get it out before, you know, touring starts again. So we can maybe get another song on the radio. To help the, you know, tour.
Yeah. Move it along. And then, okay, so where can people A, find your music to download it, and then B, find you for more information?
We're on all streaming platforms.
Okay.
You can download our music on iTunes, so Spotify, any of those streaming platforms. We're on Instagram. That's where we basically keep everyone updated and stuff like that.
And is it just at Civic in the Sun, or is there any underscores or anything weird?
No, at Civic in the Sun.
Okay.
At Civic in the Sun, yeah.
And then so you're on Instagram, Spotify, iTunes, and anywhere else we can find you?
YouTube. We have our music video that we're super proud of for Tell Me I'm Pretty is on YouTube.
Okay.
It's a two-parter, so you haven't seen it, you should check it out. It's we did an acoustic version of it and it starts with that. It's kind of like a 1920s theme.
Oh, nice.
And then it goes into present day and gets a little dark.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you like the dark.
Yeah. I don't know. It's fun. It's
more meaty. There's more meat to dark, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think people resonate with that too. I mean, I grew up listening to everything, but like Nine Inch Nails and
nice.
Stone Temple Pilots and stuff like that.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Well, those are great places to kind of learn from. They're great educators, those guys. So
amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. I just saw 9 Inch Nails, was that last year at the Hollywood Palladium? Did you go to that show?
No. Wow.
Yeah, they played with Jesus and Mary Chain.
Cool.
Yeah, it was very cool. Yeah.
Wow.
You're in Hollywood, you missed it. How could you have missed that? What's wrong with you?
That's the thing about Los Angeles is that there's so many things going on all the time, and I find out like, oh yeah, Nine Inch Nails played, or you know, Smashing Pumpkins did a show at the Ace Hotel. I did actually make that one.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Cool.
The Pixies too. I saw that.
Oh yeah. Did you come to the Rose Bowl to see the Pixies, or did you see them?
I saw them at the Ace Hotel.
Oh, okay. I saw the Ace Hotel. I saw Hollywood Bowl, and I saw them here. I live a few hundred yards from the Rose Bowl, so I'm pointing at the Rose Bowl. So yeah, they played the Rose Bowl as well. Well, they played. They opened for like The Cure, and there were like a few other bands.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it was awesome. We just walked down the hill, went right in. It was pretty cool. Yeah. So,
wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it's great. Those are great bands that, like I said, have really made an impact on music in general, and I think you guys are going to be making an impact because I'm hearing some really awesome stuff. So I'm really, like I said, I'm really loving it. I instantly went, awesome. Yeah, I want to talk to him right now. And so Jimmy, who gave me your info, he's like, okay, here's our info. So I'm happy to be able to hook up with you and learn a little bit more about your music, and I'm excited to hear more stuff. But in the meantime, right now, let's get to Tell Me I'm Pretty. Love this song. We're going to hear it right now here on the Independent FM. Thank you so much for joining me.
Absolutely. Thank you.